Hi everybody, my name is Erinn. I'm the social worker here at Blank Children's Developmental and Star Centers, and today I just wanted to do a short segment with you called Education with Erinn. Today we're just going to be talking about my role here, what exactly my responsibilities are, and what I help patients and families with. So just so we get a little acquainted with each other, my role here is to provide you with some resources that could be anywhere regarding finances, substance abuse, domestic violence, intellectual disabilities, physical disabilities, ABA therapies, and so much more. But for today's Education with Erinn, I wanted to spend our short time together educating you on the 4 different types of waivers that are most often applied here at the Developmental Center. The first waiver I want to talk about is called the ID waiver. This stands for Intellectual Disability Waiver. So this waiver provides supports and funds for respite care, equipment, anywhere for support regarding in the community for your child that withholds an intellectual disability like autism or just an intellectual disability in general. And this is for any other disorder too that fits this waiver's eligibility requirements. The second waiver I want to talk about is called the HD waiver. This stands for the Health and Disability Waiver, and it provides support and funds to promote a positive overall well-being for your child that may hold a disability like a genetic disorder, health condition, and much more. The eligibility for this waiver does differ from other waiver types. Third, we have the CMH waiver. This stands for Child Mental Health Waiver. It's a specific waiver that supports individuals that would qualify if they withhold a combination of mental health disorders. Fourth is the BI waiver. This stands for Brain Injury Waiver. It's a waiver that supports those that have encountered a brain injury, whether that's due to a traumatic event, birth, and so forth. This would provide you support and funds to promote their overall well-being as well. Each of these waivers serves a purpose in providing support, whether that be financially, socially, and so forth. For certain specifications on what each waiver may provide, you're more than welcome to visit the Health and Human Services or HHS website, which is www.hhs.iowa.gov, and then you would search for the word waivers. It's important to note that these waivers are funded through Medicaid through this program called Home and Community-Based Services. So this is directly through HHS and Medicaid. It is also important to note that you do have to have Medicaid in order to be eligible for any of these waivers. However, the ultimate purpose of these waivers is to just promote the well-being of children to flourish in life, whether that be financially, in the community, or with child care supports. Now, it's not uncommon for me to get a frequently asked question like, how do I apply? If you feel like your child might qualify for one of these waivers, please feel free to come to the Blank Children's Developmental Center and get seen by one of our providers, or you can contact HHS online or by phone and complete a waiver application or just gain some advice simply. Although, if you are wanting to be seen at Blank Children's Developmental Center, in order to be seen here by us, by one of our providers, you do need to have a referral from your PCP or your primary care provider to send a referral here so that they can be seen here. Another frequently asked question or scenario that I also receive is that the child is already on the waiver waitlist, but they're unsure of where they are at in the process. Now, it is important to note that the waiver is a 4.5-year-long waitlist, which is very lengthy. So that's why we do recommend applying for those waiver services as soon as possible. But if this scenario is to arise, please email waiverslot@hhs.iowa.gov and just simply ask them. You will need to include your child's name, date of birth, and their medical ID number, but simply just ask them, where's my child at in the waiver waitlist process? Otherwise, that's everything for today, so thanks for learning with me. Until next time.